Hi everyone. It's been a long time, hasn't it? I've been struggling this year. I've tried to keep most of it off the channel, out of the blog. I've shared some of what's been going on, but it's been a lot and I felt like I couldn't share it for a lot of reasons. When I last posted here back in February, things were really bleak. My mental health was awful. And then things got worse. Our apartment flooded with sewage in April. That pretty much tanked any semblance of mental health I had left, and it took my physical health with it. I came down with a really bad sinus infection, which then turned into bronchitis, which has been a lingering asthma cough due to the amount of pollen in the air. Our landlord was awful. They lied to their insurance, and so even though we don't think remediation is complete or correct, we are back in our apartment for now. It is safe enough for now. Our lease is up in June and we are trying our hardest to move, but we don't know yet where we're going. In the midst of all this, I came to a really hard decision that I've been contemplating for nearly a year. I am no longer writing for publication. What does this mean? Well, it means I'm no longer seeking agents or editors. I will not be releasing anything in 2025 or any time in the foreseeable future. Am I still writing? Yes, very slowly and only for my own gratification. My books are still available in all the same places as before, but I'm not promoting them. I just don't have the energy for it, physically or emotionally. Trying to market my books makes me feel desperate, depressed, defeated, and jealous when I see other authors succeeding. This was not good for my mental health. It impacted my marketing and it prevented me from making meaningful relationships with other writers. It took away the joy of writing. It put more pressure on me for editing, and I needed to walk away from the industry completely for the sake of my mental health. Survival is exhausting. One of the reasons I put so much into my writing was because I've always been playing double dutch with the poverty line ever since I graduated college. Even when I manage to get above it, it's never usually enough to actually live. There are still unpaid bills. I haven't been able to have a savings account since I was 22. I made this decision in April, and honestly, all I've felt since then is relief. I've put my entire adult life into this, and at this point it feels like all I've gotten back is punishment. I know that isn't true, that I've made wonderful friendships and had great experiences, but right now that's not how it feels. Instead, I've been concentrating on my knitting. With everything that's been going on, that's really all I've had the energy for anyway. We lived in a hotel for most of April and I was exhausted. By the time I got back from work, I was so tired I couldn't function. I would just lay on my bed and stare at Netflix for a few hours, coughing and sneezing until I fell asleep. But all of that is depressing, and I want to talk about better things because things are finally getting a little bit better. Releasing myself from what was basically a second unpaid job means that I am less stressed when I come home. I have more energy for the household things that need to be done, and I'm not sending myself in circles over how much I'm not making while we struggle to survive. One thing I've been doing a lot of is diving headfirst into cozy things, comforting things. Cozy mysteries, books, knitting, sewing. I'm trying to declutter my space before we move and get rid of things that no longer serve me, whether that's physically or metaphorically. To that end, I've done a sort of rebrand, not of KnotMagick itself, which is in stasis. I'm not taking anything away, but I'm not adding to it either. Instead, I made a pivot. I like blogs. I realize they aren't super trendy right now. Believe me, everyone's been telling me for years that I should be doing TikTok, but that's not my space. I live in the blogosphere and occasionally here on YouTube. I have a new Just for Fun blog where I talk about cozy mysteries, movies, books, interspersed with cozy hobbies like knitting and sewing. If you want to check it out, it's linked down below. There isn't much there yet. I've done a little bit of a soft launch, mostly by accident because I fail at technology. But there will be new content in June. I just want to be in a safe space right now, and if I can't have it in my real life, I'm going to create that ecosystem in my online world. So what does that mean for YouTube? I still want to make videos, but since I'm making a bit of a departure and do want a fresher start, I've started a second channel. Cozy Shenanigans is going to be similar to KnotMagick, but different. Brighter, lighter. The biggest change will be a focus on movies and reading rather than on writing. The crafting content will be very similar, but I want to try to do more project-based videos rather than a podcast style where I talk about everything I'm working on. My historical content will still live here on KnotMagick since it fits more with this brand. I'm not committing to anything at this point, whether it's regular videos on the new channel or abandoning this one. I don't have a posting schedule for the blog or the new channel or for this one. Like I said, this is all just for fun at this point. It's a chance for me to explore new things and be creative without the pressure of monetization. I've never really had a hobby I didn't monetize just because, like I said, I've never been able to get by without something in my back pocket, however small it is. I might decide in 6 months that all of this was a mistake. I might decide it's the new way forward. I don't know yet, but for the first time, I'm committed to enjoying the journey. So thank you for stopping by my channel. I know things have been sparse here lately. If you did enjoy this content, do like and subscribe because, like I said, I will probably post more here at some point. But also make sure to check out the blog and the Cozy Shenanigans channel as well as all of my links down below. Like I said, all of my books are still available. I'm just not going to be promoting them the way that I used to. So until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope you have something cute and fluffy to snuggle with. Ciao.